The union movement's continued its campaign today against government plans to allow the importation of foreign labour to help build new mines. The growing rift between the government and its biggest supporter comes as a new poll shows Tony Abbott's approval rating plunging to its lowest point since he took the opposition leadership. Political correspondent Tom Eagledon reports.
Tony Abbott's trying to take the poison out of politics, at least when it comes to his latest line on the carbon tax.
It's going to be a python squeeze rather than a cobra strike, but it is going to hurt from day one.
The government's been accusing the coalition of scaremongering about the carbon tax, which kicks in less than a month.
Probably the most negative opposition in our history, who's always out there talking the economy down every day of the week.
Government attacks like that appear to be having an impact. The latest Nielsen poll has a sharp dip in Tony Abbott's approval rating as preferred Prime Minister, as Julia Gillard rose slightly to draw virtually level. Now Mr Abbott's facing questions about whether his negativity toward Labor policies is hurting his appeal.
What could be more positive than getting taxes down? And the best way to get taxes down is to scrap the toxic carbon tax.
The union movement's trying to get another government policy scrapped, namely the one that's allowing mining companies to import foreign workers to build new mines.
We won't take a backward step, and we'll do whatever it takes to ensure that our kids and future generations have got jobs.
Union representatives in Perth have targeted Western Australian MP and Special Minister of State Gary Gray in a bid to get the plan reworked. Today, the warring sides met face to face.
The meeting didn't end with a group hug, if that's what you're going to ask us.
Mr Gray was more positive.
There are necessary tensions in how a sophisticated policy such as enterprise migration can occur. I understand that the projects have got to have project certainty, and I think the unions understand that too.
No, he hasn't convinced any of us of his position. Our position's still the same, and if we have to keep lobbying to get that position up, then we'll keep lobbying the best way we can.
One of those ways has been to threaten Mr Gray's pre-selection in the seat of Brand before the next election.
Oh, goodness me. I've been a member of the Labor Party for over 35 years. I've been the National Secretary of the party and I've been a member of Parliament. None of us takes seriously argument, references, angry words about pre-selections.
Of course, Mr Gray's pre-selection could be all but a moot point come the next election. On current polling, he'd be one of several ministers swept aside in a coalition landslide, even if voters are feeling less sure about the idea of Tony Abbott as Prime Minister. Tom Eagledon, Lateline.